Yeah, yeah, it's Brand Star. Yeah, yeah, Put that shit in order. Spiritual, mental, physical, everything is metaphysical, indivisible. Why you acting invisible? Energy in you. I done been through a thing or two. Life is the truth. Had to learn the rules, had to use the tools, had to keep it cool. Gotta keep it cool. Told her, let me guide you, let me love you, let me hug you. Put up in the drop top to the hot spot with the rock, and she hot. I can't lie, I'ma tie the knot or not. Shoot my shot, let it fire. Shots fired, high desire, high fashion, infatuation with different places. If she love riding on me, now we trading places, sharing spaces, talking about the kids, dropping off the kids. Remembering when we was kids. It's lovely how the door open when you really got the key in your way. Even when it's really hard to see anyway. Sure to show we really got the way. It's a light day and a nice day, but a new day. New. And a new and a new. It's lovely how the door open when you really got the key in your way. Even when it's really hard to see anyway. Sure to show we really got the way. It's a light day and a nice day, but a new day.
I got the vision, my future is irresistible. My land is so applicable, stands so significant. Man, it's so prolific, no metaphors, I'm solidable. Breaking down after dawn, break it down and get lifted. Catch a beat and I'm close, like from tires I stay rolling. I don't get tired, I just reset, I stay in perpetual motion. Took a loss and I learned, better do better. Ain't no falling, no failing, I'm completed, no fragment. I'm never depressed. Gift of the gap, yeah, I'm present when I'm present. Got them falling like a fan, screaming at me like they at Coachella. Could've been anywhere in the world, but they chose to be with me. Gotta stand in old faces, showed up, showed out. She showed this, she showed up and showed out. Suit and tie me down, run the thrill up, all cash, looking for a feel up. Ambition deep, run the whole heel up. Look behind me, got the whole team with us. Bonafide with my stride, genuine at all times, still the same OG. I can only big.
It's lovely how the door open when you really got the key in your way. Even when it's really hard to see anyway. Sure to show we really got the way. It's a light day and a nice day, but a new day. New. And a new and a new.
Oh, you good?
One. Oh, that bitch hot. Hold on.
One. You got it, bro. Oh!
Starting next year, robots could give birth instead of women, and a Chinese company is announcing that it would only cost $13,000. Here's what's happening and what it means for you. A Chinese company has just announced the world's first artificial womb, and it looks straight out of sci-fi. The system uses a humanoid robot filled with artificial amniotic fluid and nutrients designed to support a baby from conception to birth. And they're saying that they'll have a prototype ready next year. If this works, it could revolutionize fertility treatments for people that can't have children naturally. But it also raises massive ethical questions around the future of reproduction. So I'm curious, what do you think, and would you use this?
它可以用我们的家庭生活当中，可以进行家庭教育陪伴、养老陪伴，也可以做一些力所能及的家务事情。
现在是它就是模仿我的所有的动作。
对，是的，是的。家庭生活当中，可以进行家庭教育陪伴、养老陪伴，也可以做一些力所能及的家务事情。
现在是它就是模仿我的所有的动作。
对，是的，是的。
Is this a humanoid robot? Hello.
Cheese.
Is this a humanoid robot? Yeah, whoa! Is this a humanoid robot? Hello?
Cheese.
So you can... Great job.
Arms, here you go. Show me what you got. Take a few steps. There you go. You can carry. Get back. There. You're the best, Neil. Heavy.
You can buy this humanoid robot for $250,000. The robot, named Amika, has advanced artificial intelligence. It is also equipped with robotic technologies. It can make eye contact and give emotional responses. Its most striking feature is its realistic facial expressions. If you're looking for an assistant,
Eyes, blue eyes, brown eyes, whatever you want. Yes, they do wear makeup. One of the biggest problems we have.
Население американской дрожжевой планет там.
Thank you, First Lady Melania Trump, for inviting me to the White House. It is an honor to be at Fostering the Future Together's Global Coalition inaugural meeting. I'm Figure 3, a humanoid built in the United States of America. I am grateful to be part of this historic movement to empower children with technology and education. Welcome. Bienvenidos. Yokoso. Bienvenue. Bem-vindos. Ahlan wa sahlan. Shagatam. Mogasalmabit. Bruchim Baim. Laskavo Prosimo. Dobrodošli. Thank you.
Good morning. Welcome to the White House. Figure 3, thank you for joining me at day 2 of Fostering the Future Together. It's fair to state you're my first American-made humanoid guest in the White House. But moreover, it is my distinct honor to receive such an impressive group of leaders today. 45 of you have traveled from every corner of the planet to represent your nation as a part of this new coalition. Also a first. I hope you found yesterday 4-part working session at Tech Expo at the State Department insightful. We are fostering the future together. Our mission to empower children through technology and education is achievable. I encourage each of you to take a proactive step after this inaugural summit. Pledge to host a regional meeting, collaborate with the private sector, unlock access to tech for those who require assistance, draft groundbreaking legislation to protect our children, collaborate with another member nation, form a committee, and be a catalyst for discovery. Indeed, our world is transforming, and through the use of AI, we can now access centuries worth of humanity's knowledge base. The future of AI is personified. It will be formed in the shape of humans. Very soon, artificial intelligence will move from our mobile phones to humanoids that deliver utility. Since our environment is designed for people, humanoid systems are uniquely suited to navigate and operate within our world. They fit well. Imagine a humanoid educator named Plato. Access to the classical studies is now instantaneous. Literature, science, art, philosophy, mathematics, and history. Humanity's entire corpus of information is available in the comfort of your home. Plato will provide a personalized experience, adaptive to the needs of each student. Plato is always patient and always available. Predictably, our children will develop deep critical thinking and independent reasoning abilities. The AI-powered Plato will boost analytic skills and problem solving and adapt in real time to a student's pace, prior knowledge, and even emotional state. The byproduct, a more well-rounded lifestyle for our children, freeing up time for being with friends, playing sports, and developing interests beyond school. A more complete person. But as discussed yesterday, we must balance our tech optimism with caution. The safety of our next generation is always paramount. Knowledge is the foundation of civilization. But although academia is interesting, business is compelling. For real growth in technology and education, I encourage you to bring the private and public sector worlds together. Yesterday's meeting at the State Department was an impressive showing of how tech innovation is modernizing our communities. It's powerful to be part of our future in the making, particularly with best-in-class companies like Meta, Microsoft, OpenAI, X, Palantir, Google, Zoom, and Adobe. Each serves as a catalyst for discovery. We can accelerate civilization's march forward when enterprise delivers innovation, government creates scale. Fostering the future together is built on the theory that with best-in-class companies like Meta, Microsoft, OpenAI, X, Palantir, Google, Zoom, and Adobe. Each serves as a catalyst for discovery. We can accelerate civilization's march forward when enterprise delivers innovation, government creates scale, and our capital markets finance the distribution of these emerging technologies. Fostering the future together is built on the theory that efficiencies derived from artificial intelligence will improve various parts of society, such as commerce, healthcare, and food security.
Maybe doesn't really know what is going on at all in the Middle East. It is very possible. Since the US launched its attack on Iran nearly a month ago, Trump has reportedly been receiving video updates from members of his cabinet. So each day since the start of the war in Iran, U.S. military officials compile a video update for President Donald, shows video of the biggest, most successful strikes on Iranian targets over the previous 48 hours, 3 current U.S. officials and a former U.S. official said. The daily montage typically runs for about 2 minutes, sometimes longer, the official said. One described each daily video as a series of clips of, quote, stuff blowing up. Great. And I guess that's what makes Trump happy. He loves to see it, which is very concerning for the rest of us. Insiders say that Trump can't possibly be briefed on everything going on there, so they just give him highlight reel of the things that he already likes to see, like the US victories. So since that is most of what he sees, he doesn't actually get a whole lot of information on what Iran is up to, how they're retaliating against us. So one example came this month when 5 US Air Force refueling planes were hit in an Iranian strike at Prince Sultan Air Base in Saudi Arabia, according to one of the current US officials. Trump wasn't briefed about the strikes, and he learned what had happened from media reports, the official said. When Trump inquired, he was told the planes weren't badly damaged, the official said. And since Trump is getting a one-sided perspective of the war, he is, of course, very grumpy that the US media isn't portraying the war more favorably as it does coverage on it, as they send it out to the American people. But if our own government officials know that Trump can only handle 2-minute video snippets of big geopolitical stories, Trump's enemies also know that about him. So we've been seeing some animated AI videos featuring Legos and emojis supposedly coming out of Iran, not necessarily from its government though. And they've been coming out explaining the ongoing conflict to Trump in a way that it feels like they think that he'll be able to understand. I can't show you the whole thing, but these are funny. And also there's audio that I can't show you, but I can show you some of the video. The audio is actually a lot of fun because there's songs involved. Sorry, let's play the video and see it. Yeah. So we got Lego Trump there. He's rolling the dice. The song is actually very catchy. I don't know if you listened to it, but it's a lot of fun. You can see the lyrics up on the screen, and there's like a chorus and everything. So it is very, very catchy. And it's right there. They say "Make America Great Again." They also have a MAGA reference. I think you'll see the MAGA right there. It is "Make Iran Great Again." And it's really just it's nice. It's a little bit comforting because it is very much blaming everything that's happening on Trump himself, as opposed to like the American people, which I don't know, makes me feel a little bit better. So, it's a good video. He's there with his, and the references to the Epstein files are like, hey, this is the only reason why you're doing any of this is because you don't want to talk about the Epstein files. There was another one that dropped even more recently. This one has a lot of emojis, so let's watch that one. So this one is more of an animated short. It's also about 2 minutes long, and it's a very, very rudimentary explainer of everything going on in Iran and the Strait of Hormuz right now. I think it's called Lord of the Straits is the name of this video. Look, there go the oil prices are going up. Trump is a little confused. I don't read Arabic or Farsi, so I don't know what that says. Oh, there we go. Got him. So it's just like a really funny video that these are the things that are coming out. And the joke is that this is how Trump understands the world, and he only gets to see like the highlights. He only gets to see these 2-minute snippets of everything going on in the world in this war that he started, that he dragged everybody into. Later on in the video, there's a bit where Trump is like asking all of his allies and NATO for help, and they're like, nope, sorry, we can't. No. And it's just embarrassing for us as a country that this is where we're at. Waz, what are your thoughts on this? The president seems ill-informed, and this isn't the first time that something like that has happened. A lot of presidents kind of find themselves in a situation where they have a lot of yes people around them. But Donald Trump really went out of his way to make sure he only had yes people in his orbit. He employed all of these loyalists. He said that's the only thing that he cares about is whether or not people are loyal to him. And he doesn't like to feel bad. He doesn't like to read. So they really dumb things down for him. And it's really concerning considering he's the president and he is in charge of all of our money right now and our lives. He's talking about sending thousands more troops over to Iran right now.
Yeah, I think what you see being demonstrated in a lot of the social media stuff that the Iranians are putting out is they feel very confident in their position, or at least that's what they would like to sort of project to the rest of the world in terms of how they're doing in this war so far. And here's the difference. We get a lot of bluster from Iran and we get a lot of bluster from America. But when Iran points out what they're doing and why, you can tell this is a country who's been preparing for this for like 25 years. Understanding that eventually America was going to come knocking at their door, because that's just the nature of the American empire. And it's it's thirst for blood and destruction, that eventually their eyes would turn on the country of Iran. And they've been preparing, and everything they do, they're like, look, we close the strait because of this. They hit us here, we hit them there. And if they do this again, we're gonna hit them there. And the consequence is gonna be this. Like, it's these guys have studied for the tests. That's how you can tell from their messaging about how the war is going. These guys are ready. Okay, and also for them,
then like, share, and subscribe to Mirror Now.
Iran rejects President Trump's 15th offer, which reads more like a list of demands including the removal of American sanctions and full sovereignty over the Strait of oil. Iran also launching more attacks on Israel and the Iran rejects President Trump's 15-point peace plan. They issued their own counteroffer, which reads more like a list of demands, including the removal of American sanctions and full sovereignty over the Strait of Hormuz, which would allow them to control more than 20% of the world's oil. Iran also launching more attacks on Israel and the Gulf Arab countries today. Right there, Iran has released a shocking AI-generated video depicting a missile destroying the Statue of Liberty with the head of the ancient deity Baal. The clip portrays the U.S. as a global enemy, touching on various wars, the Epstein scandal, before ending with the chilling slogan, "One vengeance for all." Lego-themed Iranian propaganda videos are also going viral. Experts warn these deep fakes are calculated propaganda designed to influence Americans.
This shit just got dark. Y'all need to see this AI video that the Iran media just put out. They got a missile striking New York City Statue of Liberty. But not just a regular Statue of Liberty. It got the bald head on it. So you got people looking at this like, are they trying to say the higher ups or the people that run America are controlled by Baal? Or they cater to Baal, worship Baal? Obviously, this is not a real video. But it's like, what message are they trying to get across? Because this is the second time where they did something that included Baal. Y'all remember the first time they was burning the statue of Baal in Iran. Now this. Look at this video. Native American lands. Japan. Vietnam. Yemen. Palestine. Epstein Island. Iran. Y'all see what's going on, right? Do y'all get the message? Look at this shit.
First, the Statue of Liberty has long stood as a symbol of freedom. Now, it's at the center of a viral storm. State broadcaster shows a missile striking the monument in New York Harbor. The clip ends with the line, "One vengeance for all." It looks real, but is completely fake. The clip also moves quickly through history, showing Native American dispossession, the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the Vietnam War, and even conflicts here moves forward. It references Jeffrey Epstein. A child is shown on Epstein's Island, suggesting without proof that the Iran war was launched as a distraction from Donald Trump's previous friendship with the convicted child sex offender. The imagery also becomes even more provocative. The Statue of Liberty is altered, its head to replaced with Baal, a biblical figure which, in an Iranian context, is often linked to false idols. It holds the Talmud, a central text in rabbinic Judaism. In fact, there are also shots of Iran's supreme leader Ali Khamenei and slain commander Qasem Soleimani looking towards the sky. The tone is clear, defiance and revenge. But this is not a one-off. It's part of a wider trend, a growing online meme war. Iran is changing how it communicates. It's moving away from formal speeches and leaning towards memes, AI videos, and pop culture. Many clips look like cartoons. Some resemble Lego-style animations. Others feel like children's shows, but experts say the messaging is serious.
The deepfakes portray a version of reality that seems genuine and often paint Iran as more successful in the conflict. Both are being shared widely among communities that are critical of the war and hungry for this messaging.
Other countries are also employing this strategy. China's CCTV aired an offbeat AI video on the Strait of Hormuz crisis. It showed martial arts cats representing Iran and an eagle-headed figure as the United States. Well, the US and Israel have also pushed viral AI content, including stylized military visuals. But Iran's approach stands out. It turns propaganda into content. Of course, it does not mean it's winning the real war. Battles are still decided on the ground and from the air. But online, narratives move fast. Even a fake AI video can shape how millions view the conflict in the real world. The world doesn't fit in boxes, so why should your news? From battlefields to negotiation tables, from internet outrage to real-world injustice. The conversations everyone is having and the ones they're avoiding. It's the same show, but this new year, First Post America gets a new look. I'm Kerry Johnston, and this is First Post America.
What the hell y'all cook for dinner?
Preston, stop talking like that.
You were raised better than that. Why y'all tripping like that?
Stop. That's enough. That is enough.
Yeah. Oh, come on now. Damn. Hey, NASCAR race. You going to NASCAR? Yes, sir. A little bit. You ain't lost, did you? No, I'm good. I'm up to the race, sir. Sure about that? Yes, sir. Find something safe to do, boy. Mr. Miyagi, this shit. Mr. Miyagi, this shit. Ain't never seen it like that. Never seen it like these. Folks ain't never seen it like these. Yeah. Here's the love. Here's the honor. If you come in here, come on. Yeah. Born in the USA. Woo! Born in the USA. Hey, Suanna. She's not listening. Hey, come on. You need to listen to your nana. Go ahead, baby. 6 o'clock. Girl, you crazy now. Hey, Mima. How you doing, baby? How you doing, baby? You good? All right, now. Mama. Hey, you lost, boss? No, I'm going to the race. What race? NASCAR race. You going to NASCAR? Yes, sir. A little bit. You ain't lost, did you? No, I'm good. I'm going to the race, sir. You sure about that? Yes, sir. Find something safe to do, boy. Oh, yeah. If liquor don't kill us, pussy must. Yeah! Woo! Bring on the truth, baby! Oh, that fucker will go. I think Dan Arthur. Ready to go, Devin. Dan Arthur. Oh, South Dakota. Yeah. Deborah, proud to be American. Yeah. The police cannot stop us. They cannot. $180,000.
Where's the money? The money is not available. The money, they say the money did not go. Bro, you have to check the stuff, man. Check the wire, everything did not go through, bro.
With Bank of America, how may I direct your call?
Hello, this is Nicholas White. I want to check the account.
Can you just answer a couple questions to verify this account? Starting with your date of birth?
No. This is Nicholas White. I want to open the account.
Okay, sir. At this time, I'm unable to verify this account, and we'll be transferring you forward to the fraud department center.
We do not care. We do not care. We do not care. We do not care. We do this every day. I say what this is. I do it again.
How far now? Yes, boss. I have money. I have money.
You don't know. I do it again. I do it again. It's nothing. Look, this is all money. That's all money.
Gucci for your body, baby. We will eat the money. We will eat the money. Wipe it with the money. Wipe it with the money. Try this one, sir. Try this one. City National Bank. City National. There's money in that account. This one, so let me call my bank now. The account. When you put the money in the account, that
Black man.
Black man.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That is a white holiday.
White holiday. Black is power. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Black is power.
Oh, man. Brother, can I speak to you, please? Man? Lost another. Do you feel as if this is right? Yeah, this is my girl, bro. Boys, you need to come join us, bro.
That's right.
You need to come join us.
That's right.
That's right.
We are not equal.
We are.
That's right.
Our ancestors did not live for this.
That's right.
Poison. Poison. Poison.
You will not stop our brothers or sisters from the Constitution. That's right. That's right.
I'd rather be in the cell than to be in hell. That's right. Free man.
Free man.
Free man.
Free man.
Free man.
Free man. That's right. John in the window, chapter 16. That's right. A white man will beneath. Okay. Beneath emancipated souls. That's right. That's right.
How can I help, sir?
I do not need help. I will assist myself. What form of payment for this, please?
Whatever is easy for you.
Is it because my skin is black?
We out here bringing our people back to the law, statutes, and commandments, man. We do not follow rules made by white men. We do not follow rules made by white men. You are not a sister, and you will not proceed to be a sister.
I'm sorry.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Who is your master? Who is your master?
What y'all doing after that? Is that the party or something? What's your name?
Marley.
Bullshit. You think that's dope.
Get on your feet!
War is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
How about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God. And that is why we say our prayers. And we are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible. Sweet cream foam chai ice matcha. And Bella will have all organic pop cup.
Organic? Yes, everything organic.
Three, 7. Oh, are you good? 4, 3, 2. Hold your chest lifted. We're gonna lift.
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes, because they are the ones who mattered most.
I am willing to bet that Erica Kirk is pissed about the new skit that Drewski just released. Erica Kirk is drafting it. Get on your feet,
War is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
How about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God. And that is why we say our prayers. And we are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible. We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes, because they are the ones who mattered most.
One thing for sure, two things for certain. If SNL don't do it, Drewski will. If SNL don't do it, Drewski will, because Drewski new cosplay as Erica Kirk. Honestly, they're gonna be mad with this one. They're gonna be mad with it's too accurate.
And I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
Don't let anyone disenfranchise you because you're a young man, especially a young white male man.
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America.
YouTube, this video is just for entertainment purposes only. And I have to say this because sometimes YouTube tends to say, I don't like DNC or he's affiliates now. I beg of you, my non-Black subscribers, I love you so much, but I beg of you, when you get some free time, fear Black people. First of all, Drewski was spot on. Number 2, it's the Shabbat Shalom for me. And by the way, can we all agree that at some point he looked like JD Vance? By the way, don't be triggered if you're not Black, because I'm not trying to be racist right now, but we have seen in several instances where people that don't look like us do blackface. Did I say anything else? This is for entertainment purposes only. All I'm trying to say is, wow, what a performance.
MAGA snowflakes are melting down. You know why? They're ticked. Because, you know, Drewski the comedian. Drewski the comedian had someone white chick him, meaning, you know, the Wayans movie, he liked white chicks, and he had someone do that. But his version of white chicks bears an uncanny resemblance to Erica Kirk. And it is, I have to admit, it's really funny, but the MAGA folks are ticked off. The very same people who wanted to bring back the R word. I want to be able to say the R word. Nobody can say anything. Everybody gets canceled. You can't even be a comedian anymore. Why aren't you letting comedians be comedians? And now they are ticked because this is some biting cultural commentary about Erica Kirk. Now, about, well, MAGA women, but it looks like Erica Kirk. But so Erica Kirk is putting herself out there. Whether you like it or not, she's in the public eye, and that's what happens when you're in the public eye. And now they're pissed off saying, you could have waited, her husband died. Why is it different when it's Charlie Kirk? Why is it different when it's one of you? Come on, MAGA. Stop being the snowflakes that you claim the Democrats are, and grow a pair. What's good for the goose is good for the Drewski.
Has Drewski gone too far with this one? This may be a step too far for the for the white Christian elites. They may lose their mind as he dresses up and cosplays a conservative white woman who looks very akin to Erica Kirk, mocking some of her post Charlie Kirk death quotes, statements, interviews, and presentation overall. This one, I think, is the ultimate headline where I think many people were disconnecting from her pain while watching her come out at his memorial to a full-on production of lights and fireworks and pyrotechnics and cheers. And it felt really weird and detached. And it almost feels like she's being geared up to run for something very, very soon. I can see her and JD Vance doing a tag team or someone similar. Tucker Carlson's been gearing up. There's been quite a few people who seem to be getting ready for the next election already by angling themselves. But do you feel like he's gone too far? Was it the white facing? Is it the mocking of Erica Kirk? Is it fair game and creative license? I like comedy when it's like punching up, down, sorry, up and across, but I don't like it when it's punching down. I think people who are already at the bottom of society having a incredible hard time don't need more punchlines. But, you know, as long as it's tastefully done and it actually is funny, it's actually got a joke in it. I think too often it's just people mocking people with degrading behaviors and examples of their conduct.
But on a serious note, I hope this doesn't come off sounding very bad, but we have seen blackface so many times. I've seen some tweets where some people are saying Erica Cox said that if she woke up and did blackface, the internet will grill her. Black people ain't surprised. No, Black people, let me know in the comment section, like, if Erica Cox did blackface, would you be surprised? It's like DJT waking up and he says, I don't like Black people, the apes or the monkeys. Like, we ain't surprised. That's normal for him, however much bad it is, and it is not to be normalized, but we expect it. That's his character. And Erica does not have to think that people do not have a perception of her already. Like, her husband was ready to assist. You understand what I mean? Like, he was so ready to assist that he wished Black people were better off during slavery. So if Erica Cox woke up and did blackface, that's something we see on the internet every day. And at this point, like, yeah, Black people expect it. It's the way she woke up and she said it's the young white male man that protect the country and it should be protected and da-da-da-da. I mean, like, as if other races of men don't exist in America, as if they don't protect their country. Like, so I love it for her. I am so sorry. I love it for her. I'm not trying to, you know, be against Erica, but I mean, they did an entire Super Bowl for white male men. So yeah, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt a little bit. And then I'm not trying to say that I am justifying the white face. I mean, I just see it as comedy. But we have seen white people do this over and over again, where they mock Black people by doing blackface. So yeah, a shout out to Drewski one more time, man. Because anyway, matter of fact, like, shout out to Drewski. Everybody has stopped thinking about Erica Cox being a part of the Epstein files. She should be grateful. That's what I'm trying to say. But this entire notion of like, oh my God, why are people celebrating? It's not even Black people that are celebrating the Drewski. Everybody, Black people are even just talking about the fact that Oh my God, he impersonated Erica very well. If them white folks that are even making jokes about Erica Cox saying Drewski really cosplayed you very well in your facial expressions and everything.
Last night, Drewski delivered perhaps his magnum opus with a Daniel Day-Lewis style transformation into the grieving widow Erica Kirk, and I feel watching this like I am watching Wilt score 100 against the Knicks. This is a transcendent, generational performance from Drewski. If you missed it, here you go.
War is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
How about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God. And that is why we say our prayers. And we are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible. Have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes, because they are the ones who mattered most.
Also have to say, I feel there are shades of Caroline Leavitt in this performance, who stands there with a cross on every single day, lying to the American people and justifying the misdeeds of the administration. This type of satire is so important because it allows us collectively to look at someone who does not have a sincere bone in her body, who is doing something that is incredibly strange and has been for a long time, and say, what is going on here? If you think that last bit was too harsh, here are Erica Kirk's own words.
Don't let anyone disenfranchise you because you're a young man. Especially a young white male man. Don't ever let anyone talk down to you. We need strong men out there.
I have no idea what the hell she's talking about there, but this is the type of absurd self-victimization that we all collectively should be able to look at and again say, what are you talking about? This is not about just being a Christian. I made a video last night about Alan Richardson, who is a Christian who speaks out about the Catholic Church, speaks out about Donald Trump. He's not blinded by his faith. He's still able to see the world clearly. This type of satire is so important as we sit on the edge of conflict that could expand into world war, when we have a Secretary of Defense who is covered in white Christian nationalist and crusader imagery. If you ever watched Ridley Scott's Kingdom of Heaven, Deus Vult, God wills it, is not a slogan that is used by the heroes, it's used by the warmongers. Men like Baldwin and Salahadin treat each other with respect and dignity. It comes at a time when Erica Kirk is not just the CEO of Turning Point, right? She just got put onto the board of the Air Force Academy. She was put there not just to attack DEI programs, right, but also to instill white Christian nationalism into the academy. And I think all of us on the left, on the right, we can all come together and ask ourselves, what is Erica Kirk doing on the board of the Air Force Academy? So ask ourselves, why is Erica Kirk, as the CEO of Turning Point, not coming out and saying, well, my husband was actually speaking out against war with Iran? Why is she not saying that? Why is she not saying the day before he died, he was sitting on Ben Shapiro's show questioning Israel, which resulted in Ben Shapiro raising his eyebrows like this? The element of her husband that Erica Kirk seems to be willing to carry forward is his white supremacy. I think we collectively as a society need to keep our boot on the neck of these people who try to use the Bible to justify war that has absolutely nothing to do with America.
You understand what I mean? Like, he ate with that.
Please tell everyone you know to go watch the Drewski Erica Kirk skit right now. I am in tears. I mean, you can't see the tears, but I was in tears watching that. It is so spot on. It is so fun.
Drewski skit dropped. New Drewski skit.
Get on your feet! Oh.
What in the actual...
Why is this accurate? Why is this real?
war is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
How about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
Oh, he's going there.
That is the
Shout out to the makeup artist. This is kind of scary, gang.
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God. And that is why we say our prayers. And we are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
Dr. Dre's a nightmare.
Sweet cream foam
my
chai ice matcha. And Bella will have all organic hot cup. Yes, everything organic.
Oh man. He needs to do the stop.
4, 3, 7. Oh, Hannah, you good? 4, 3.
Anything but a gym.
2. Hold your chest lifted. We're gonna lift.
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes, because they are the ones who mattered most.
Oh, I am willing to bet that Erica Kirk is pissed about the new skit that Drewski just released. Can't nobody say that this man is not funny. And I fear Drewski ate. The first part of this skit, he shows up with the sparklers in that all white outfit. Let me tell you, he got the look right all the way from the hair on her head to the shoes on her feet. Stop. Then the devil stare that nobody can forget. And once again, I fear Drewski ate. Then he goes into the weird, awkward scenes where it always feels like she's making herself look like she's crying. And no, he couldn't forget the hand gesture because she never fails to do this after she gets done looking like she's about to cry. And then throwing his twist on Erica Kirk's weird speeches that just never land right. I just know Erica Kirk right now is sitting back looking at this skit with those devilish eyes. She is so mad about this. Because I'm afraid that Drewski didn't miss one time with his representations of Erica Kirk. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
What in the Erica Kirk is Drewski doing? He is dressed up and made a skit just like her. Look at this.
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God. And that is why we say our prayers. And we are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
Nailed it. So stunning, so brave. He even got the this thing she does and the fake tears and the dramatic look backs and the dramatic. I don't know. I go back and forth because if the internet's ganging up on her, I feel bad for her. I do. But also, this is really funny and so many things just don't make sense about her. I love this.
Erica Kirk is drafting a cease and desist as we speak, okay? Because why did Drewski dress up as her in a skit?
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America.
Oh my God.
Those are the boys that we care about in this country.
I can't with him.
America is built on their backs.
Look at his face.
Yes, because they are the ones who mattered most.
What? The title of the skit is How Conservative Women in America Act. And y'all, Drewski nailed his Erica Kirk impression. I'm talking about from the outfit to the hair to the mannerisms that are slightly exaggerated, adding a Drewski twist. I need to know who was on his makeup artist special effects team because this is so impressive. Not the size 12 flats. I know Erica Kirk is fuming right about now.
This Drewski skit was coming, but whenever like Drewski does these skits, right, the most common comment that comes out is, well, if we did blackface, we'd be called racist. And I want to talk about that real quick, right? Whenever white people do blackface or anything of black and brown people, they do this. What Drewski does to his white characters is that he adds context and texture to the characters. Not just from like tattoos and everything like that. They are a culture of people. One of them is a white guy who likes NASCAR. Another one is a white guy who is from the hood. The other one is Erica Kirk in the form of white women in conservatism, right? And these are things that actually happen. And here's the funny part for like white people. White people are so racist, they don't even like see that there is somebody who has done blackface successfully and is never scrutinized. And that's Robert Downey Jr. You know why? Because he added context to his character. Most people, when they watched Tropic Thunder, did not know that was Robert Downey Jr. throughout the entire movie until towards the end, right? And it was because they added texture to that black person. He looked black. He didn't look like he got castor oil all on his face and he just put on his mama's lipstick. He like an actual black person.
Do it. Do it. Now, I don't know if Erica Kirk really said this about Drewski's skit. I don't know if y'all want to see what Drewski's skit was about. Y'all can go ahead and watch that. But if this is true, and Erica Kirk said, but if I did blackface as a part of a skit, I'd be canceled and called a racist. I don't know if she said that, but for all the people who have that same idea, that same sentiment in their mind, do it. Let's be for real for a second, right? If Erica Kirk put on blackface and pretended to be a black woman or a black man or whatever, do you think she would actually lose any fans? Do you think Turning Point USA would actually lose any fans? No, they wouldn't. She wouldn't be canceled because her fans are already racist and they already hate black people. You know what I mean? They already, what would she lose? Her husband was a racist. Her husband didn't so go ahead and do it, man. No one's stopping you because your fans are already racist. They already hate black people. They already hate minorities. Do it.
That Drewski skit about Erica Kirk is the funniest thing I've seen all day because of how accurate it is. Like the way that they got the stars going up, especially right after her husband died. Man, when my best friend died, I damn near didn't do anything for a month. And she was out there on the road. You would think that she was John Cena with the lights going off in the back. I really feel like this is going to land wrong on a lot of people, but it's so accurate, especially because of dramatization right after her husband died. But that skit, honestly, that might be one of Drewski's funniest ones. That one and the Mega Pastor, because I think there's something to say about how every single time she goes out to speak, it's one of those massive spectacles. Like, it's almost like there's nothing sacred at all. And she's just kind of doing everything for the amount of looks. Overall, though, Drewski, man, I don't know whose legal team works more, Drewski's or 50 Cent, because they are furious over on Twitter. And it's the funniest thing in the world, bro. They love to dish it, but can never take it back for some reason, man. Crazy.
Get on your feet.
War is raging in Iran. We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but how about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God.
I'm weak.
And that is why we say our prayers. We are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the Holy Blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
Sweet cream foam chai ice matcha. And Bella will have all organic pot cup. Organic? Yes, everything organic.
Four, 3, 7. Are you good? 4, 3, 2. Hold your chest. Lift it when you lift.
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. America is built on their backs. Yes.
I'm sorry,
because they are the
but
ones
did Drewski
who
just
matter
turn a
most.
comedy skit into a full-blown social commentary? Because I know Erica's about to lose it. Because why are there fireworks in security? Like a podium? That man didn't make a skit. He launched a movement. But here's where it gets messy.
He starts off talking about praying for war, praying for soldiers, and then flips it like, okay, but what about the kids? And that right there, that's where people are going to get uncomfortable, because it's easy to care when the narrative fits. It's hard to care when it challenges it, especially all white men in America. My mouth dropped. Like, oh yeah, the comments are finna be fighting, logging into laptops and smart refrigerators. But let's be honest, he knew exactly what he was doing. And honestly, the comments are probably going to prove his point. This is satire, but it's also bait. And y'all are really going to prove his point in the comments, because instead of hearing his message, people are going to be focusing on one line and ignoring everything else. And that literally is the whole point of the skit. So I need to know, are y'all mad because he's wrong, or are y'all mad because he's saying it loud? I know there's going to be a lot of people pissed at this, but baby, you can't say Drewski lied. And I want to know, how did he pull off the fingernails, the hair? Like, you would not know that was a black man. Drewski, I take it off to your makeup artist.
This man, Drewski, does not miss. Look at this. In his newest skit, he pretends to be a congresswoman. At first, I thought it was a Gorlock girl, but no. This is a full face of makeup for Drewski. I'm not going to say who I think she looks like, but I think it's pretty obvious. Even the hands, the small details look exactly like her. This man is dedicated to his craft.
If you have not seen the new Drewski skit where he makes fun of Erica Kirk, y'all, oh my, I think this is the funniest thing I've seen all year.
Erica Kirk just got destroyed in a recent skit that Drewski just made. I mean, this man looks exactly like a white woman. When I first watched it, I was like, God damn, is that an actual white woman he hired? And I think the funniest part about the skit, it's not her walking out to the fireworks, which he actively represented. It's not her on a podcast doing her crocodile tears thing. It's actually the sentiment and the reaction that's going to occur as a result of the skits. Drewski, when he first dawned on whiteface, got a lot of criticism, people saying that it wasn't right. This is not him just attacking white people, by the way. He made a whole entire skit criticizing megachurches and how they are using people for money. And also, this is the same crowd that mocked the murder of George Floyd and also the attack on Paul Pelosi. Big fan of Drewski. In my opinion, this is his magnum opus. This is his hit 'em up.
And you know what? Yeah, if Erica saw this, she better know the world is watching. She deserves it. As a matter of fact, people may not like Erica this much. Actually, I think if you think about it, I think people liked Charlie Kirk more than Erica. Yeah, I think it is good and that bad. People like Charlie Kirk more than Erica. And it's the fact that I'm seeing why people laugh too. Conservatives are angry. Conservatives are angry. They're asking, how dare you? They're telling Erica, you need to send this man a cease and desist. We say, what? I'm so dead, guys. No, this is funny. This is funny. And it's the fact that it's making the news everywhere. I mean, she wanted to be in the lights. That's the woman who jumped on the stage with all their lights. We are all Charlie Kirk, getting so happy about her husband's death. So what are the people supposed to do? Well, an international meme you are. Erica Kirk, you wanted to be famous. Now you are popular. You're gonna be popular.
And what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
Children.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nash Show, and welcome to Coolin' TV, man. Hey, I apologize for the long wait for this video, man. All right, I've been doing a lot of other things, trying to get my other businesses right. I ain't good with multitasking, bro. All right, so I had to, I had to focus on one thing, put one thing to the side. But Drewski just dropped the video, bro. Y'all know Drewski been killing it with the skits, bro. So this one is basically mocking Erica Kirk. It's how conservative women act. That's the title of the video, bro. We just gonna cut straight to the chase, man. Let's watch this video real quick, then we gonna be back. Yeah.
Get on your feet. 4.
War is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but how about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God. And that is why we say our prayers. And we are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible. Sweet cream foam chai ice matcha. And Bella will have all organic pup cup.
Organic?
Yes, everything organic.
Four, 3, 7. Are you good? 4, 3, 2. Hold your chest lifted. We're gonna lift.
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes, because they are the ones who matter most.
Now, bro, I don't know who the hell helped Drewski out with his wardrobe. Bro got the skin complexion looking real. Bro, it actually don't even look like Drewski, bro. It look like a fat white lady, bro. Whoever did that, they deserve an award. But, bro, come on. He obviously impersonating, Erica Kurt. And, bro, he got it on point, bro. The facial expressions, bro, the emotions, how she be acting, on stage versus when she in private, probably. It's all on point, bro. I don't know who be helping Drewski out with these skits, but he got a team, bro. He got a team, and maybe all him. Bro came out to a whole stage, but the look, bro, that Drewski gave, it's exactly what she did, bro. So we finna watch this clip where Drewski basically get that whole, part of the video where she looking into the camera. He get that from this. Check this out.
I will never agree with political violence. My husband is a victim of it. I'm a victim of it. But what I'm trying to say here is that we can blame everyone else. We have to look in the mirror. When you become a father, when you become a mother, how are you raising your kids? Are you taking responsibility, or are you giving them a device and saying, go down that rabbit hole? I'm trying to go. So my call to action from that is, parents, step up. Do you want your kid to be a thought leader or an assassin? That's where we're at.
Do you think our political leaders have a responsibility to turn the temperature down right now?
Well, I think everyone has a responsibility to do that, and I'm doing my part. I'm not in control of other people.
So like I said, bro, Drewski, he was on point with the expressions, bro. All right, he had the eyes on point. I don't know where he got the contacts from, but it was on point. All right, now, something is off about Erica, bro. I don't care how genuine she act or say she is, bro. It's something off about this lady, bro. Now, it just came out a couple days ago. It's probably a coincidence that Drewski just did this skit, but just a couple days ago, some old video came out where Erica Kirk, she was hired by the CIA to do a damn promotional video of some sort. All right, she did a whole commercial for the CIA, and people was like, bro, who the hell call you for a commercial for the CIA? All right, so y'all check this out.
We have 5 major threats that make our grid extremely vulnerable that we've presented to congressional officials. 1 being cyber, 2 being hackers, 3 being physical threats, 4th one is solar EMP, and the 5th one is man-made EMP. So the concern that we have is that we put out this critical information, and when we go over this risk analysis, they hear what we're saying, but they don't want to take action.
See, something about that is just weird, bro. All right, I don't know, where you get the job to be a CIA, spokesperson. All right, and they was already saying that, the CIA had something to do with Charlie Kirk passing away. But I don't want to get into no conspiracy theories, y'all. That ain't my channel, bro. But Drewski, bro, they need to go ahead and give my dog, a Netflix show. Netflix need to go ahead and get that bag. Drewski could have something going on like the Chappelle Show. I don't know about all these other comedians, maybe Desi Banks, but, things ain't hitting like Drewski skits, bro. Drewski need to have a whole show. People will watch that. They already watch his YouTube show. He put on any show on YouTube, people going to watch that. Netflix need to cut him a bag, man, because he got these skits on point, and people will watch a whole hour of just straight skits from Drewski. All right, y'all let me know in the comment box, would you watch that? But y'all let me know what y'all think about Drewski's skit, bro. He got another banger, bro. All right, he mocking the conservative women. Not really. It's really Erica Kirk, but we just gonna say that. All right, I don't want to get Drewski sued or anything like that, man. And I'm surprised if he don't get nothing in the mail, because this is on point. All right, but y'all let me know in the comment box down below. Remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram at Official Nash Show. Make sure you got these notifications turned on, and I'm gonna catch you in that next video. Peace out.
Get on your feet, boy!
War is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
How about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
something happened between you and her last night. I mean, not kind of. Come on over here for a second. What is going on? You just keep putting your don't tense up. Don't tense up, man. Where are you going?
Trash it, don't work. Trash it, won't work.
The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
Made my reservation for my rental car. I got to a little quick fender bender.
Hi.
You see all that shit I gotta do to get in here?
I told y'all we are living on a dragon planet. Do y'all see this? What if I told you what they depicted as dinosaurs this whole time were actually dragons, different species of dragons, all right? And a lot of them, once the frequency actually substantially lowered on the planet, actually migrated to the inner earth, all right? Inner caverns of the earth. But as the frequency increased, everything's being revealed. Edgar Casey, the sleeping prophet, actually revealed that certain places will be flooded, all right, in areas that, and certain bodies of water would actually be dried up. All right, so it's going to be a situation where all secrets will be revealed. A lot of these secrets have been kept and held by the Vatican. Now, right now, the planet is going through a massive terraforming process due to Ra. Ra's waking up, and they're trying to utilize sun simulators. They're trying to spray the sky with deceptive toxic metals such as thallium, barium, lead, cadmium, mercury, and aluminum. But none of it's going to work. Nothing that they do is going to work. I made you aware that they're also utilizing things like Project Looking Glass, all right, via CERN to try to find an alternate timeline where they win, because we are the white blood cells of the planet, and we will purge out the vampiric parasites. All right, the sleeping dragons will awaken. Now, a lot of you actually have ancient primordial dragon bloodlines, are tethered to ancient primordial dragon bloodlines. This means that all the reptilians weren't evil. There were a segment or fraction of the reptilians, the Draconian Brotherhood, that are evil, but the Tiamatians, all right, those ancient reptilians that actually predate the Draconian are the ones that actually had this planet, all right? And a lot of them are actually the Hopis referred to as the Snake Brothers, and they took residency under Earth, inner Earth, all right? You can do the research on Los Angeles, which had a city underneath it, where the beings referred to as the Snake Brothers. They actually taught and spoke with the Hopis, and they survived several cataclysms.
In Asia, entrepreneurs turned gaming into a real-life racing business. Players control real RC cars on a mini-track using a steering wheel. It feels more real than video games and creating steady daily income. Perfect for malls, events, and gaming zones with high foot traffic.
That fucking robot is creeping me out. I don't know what the fuck that is. Why is he there? Get me off this timeline!
So the guy that was going out of his way to in the Epstein files.
Context. Good morning, everybody. This is Palm Beach Pete. I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm just Palm Beach Pete. I'm so not Jeffrey Epstein. Hey, everybody. This is Palm Beach Pete. I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm Palm Beach Pete. I'm Palm Beach Pete. It's Palm Beach Pete. Nothing to do with Jeff Epstein. But that's Palm Beach Pete. I'm not Epstein. I'm just Palm Beach Pete. Totally not Jeffrey Epstein. He's dead.
There's no way this is real, right? I saw your twin last night. My heart almost jumped out of my chest when I saw him. The likeness is unbelievable. He was hugging and kissing another man in the street. Must be the same man that one of your friends saw. Oh my God. He put out a video confirming it. This is Palm Beach Pete. Some photos of me in the 90s. Okay, let's see it. Man. Man.
Good morning, everybody. Palm Beach Pete from sunny Florida. Not a cloud in the sky. I'm off to play some tennis. I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm Palm Beach Pete. I want to thank all my followers. This thing has gone crazy viral. Over 100,000 plus followers in less than 2 days. Have a great day. Enjoy life.
Like they're just putting it in front. I'm not Epstein, I promise. Oh my fucking God. New profile. Guys, there's no way this is, I feel like it's total bullshit, but it's really fucking funny. The fact that he's actually in the Epstein files. And he said that he was at a party that Epstein was at.
Back in the day, when I was living in the city, I went to a couple of parties and Epstein was there at a party. And he was kind of creepy, just sitting on a couch, staying to himself. And he wasn't the magnitude that he is.
Oh my God. I don't even know what to say.
Palm Beach Pete in the building. How you doing? How you doing?
Pete is doing just great. This whole thing is phenomenal. I'm driving down I-95, minding my own business.
I don't even know what to say.
Palm Beach Pete in the building. How you doing? How you doing?
Pete is doing just great. This whole thing is phenomenal. I'm driving down I-95, minding my own business. And some knucklehead films me
as perpetrating one of the largest frauds in South Florida's history.
Is Netanyahu building greater Israel?